permission.
Good afternoon, everyone, and this is our June Budget Committee meeting. Just want to thank everyone for being here today. We will be going over the budget priorities for capital and our expense request for the FY 28. Before we get into that business, just me start with the roll call. Sebastian typically present, Margaret Della,
You guys are present. It would Sergio.
Sylvia,
No, you didn't get a tip.
Sylvia Alexandra,
Okay. I'm here.
Sylvia is online. Okay, Debbie Allen,
I'm present.
Constance Lawrence Watson, Dr. Wayne, Ed Green,
Present.
Rashida Hilliard,
I'm here.
Barbara Kale,
Members of the faculty.
Daniel Robin, Cesar
Here.
Worcester, Deb Travis.
Here.
We have a quorum. Next item is the approval of the committee minutes from the last meeting held in Jan.
You have that or who took that from me? You have
Any
the minutes?
discussions on the minutes?
I will take motion to approve with minor corrections.
Yes.
My name is misspelled.
Okay,
Okay.
correct that. Can we have a second?
Second.
The minutes are
You mean your
approved
first name?
with the
right?
correction
Cesar?
for Cesar's name. The next item is the budget priorities for FY 28. Just want to say thank you for everyone to submit your submission on the time, and so we were able to work on this and discuss on it. Just for clarity, the ranking is, this is not the format where we submit the budget to OMB. The ranking is only for elected officials. So when we this format is how we take this to the elected officials for asking for additional funding or for the items that the agencies get back to us and say they are not able to fund. And elected officials usually pick some of them up. So this ranking is based on that. So I would like everyone to review it, and if we, by mistake, missed any of the priorities that you submitted to us, we can make those changes. Or if anything is missing from the submission that you gave us. So please go over the list and let us know if everything is good. Moving forward with this, we will be voting this during our June budget meeting. And after that, in September, we plan to have a public hearing on the budget priorities, and we would see if the public have any comments and if any changes needs to be made to these priorities. And we will do another vote during our September board meeting, and then we will submit these priorities. Any questions, any corrections, anything that we have to change? Laura?
I just want to make note, I don't know if you saw when we sent the email, there were a few items on expense that we think should be moved to capital. So I just wanted to confirm,
Signing.
signage, because that's an actual signage, it's not, you know, it's not funding. It's not like for
Electronic.
payroll or anything. So that was, I don't know how much signage this is.
It's what number?
Number six.
It's number 6.
Mhm.
It probably is capital. I don't know
So-
what's the sign with costs.
I think we'll have to ask DOT first.
So
And
just
this
so-
is signage on, trains. What's
Well,
that?
you know, when the truck comes, the tractor trailers come down and then it gets stuck underneath
Yeah.
the L. They claim that there's no signage to alert them that
The height of
the
it.
height.
Yeah,
But that would be New York State, right?
but is that an
MTA?
empty
It
request?
depends, it could be MTA, it could be DOT, so we have to reach out to both of them.
I know we had this trouble with signage on the bridges.
So
in
what
Vancouver
it
Park.
should be expense.
You think it's
Or capital.
capital?
I think we should ask anyway.
I
Just
see
because-
evaluations, I don't see any sign, anything asking for something, see evaluations.
Where?
It's
It's
not
not
expensive,
like-
it's not
$50,000.
Oh, 50 is done?
Yeah,
Oh.
so
Oh, but
I think
okay,
we have
okay,
to
okay.
ask. Then the next one I'm seeing, I could be missing some. Number 20 for the Bruckner box, I asked them yet again.
Yeah.
He always keeps telling me it's capital,
So it's capital,
but it's under expense.
Isn't the state of good repair?
What do you need?
Expense.
expense?
Or both.
So
But
I
the
guess
Bruckner
we're
box
asking,
would
I'm
be,
asking that, I asked them again.
Repair item anyway.
Okay,
There's not even a sound.
and then there's number 26, safe crossing.
Wait.
You're asking them to paint crosswalks.
Still good. No, one is.
Again, that's not funding for staff, it's painting crosswalks. Which is just like catch basins, all these other things, those are all capital items. So we have to ask DOT
So move.
if it is capital
Well,
or.
the painting the crosswalks last at least 5 years, that's the other.
Yeah.
factor.
yeah,
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. It's like they.
and that's also with the signage and the Bruckner box, right? It's
Right.
going to be more like 5 years.
Right.
So
So-
maybe we should move it into capital.
yeah.
So,
Move it into state of good repair, they should just fix it.
He said he was
Priority.
looking into it, but we
Yeah.
never heard of it.
okay.
And then I don't think there were any on capital. And I'm sorry for the full board, these will be stapled correctly. Not easy. Okay. Those were my comments, so.
I got a question.
But.
Oh, Rashida had one.
No, just a quick question, in terms of ranking.
Mhm.
Like. The ranking, well, not by us, but
Yeah.
how is that determined? It's just like, like.
So we try to. Well, the number one priority remains the same from the last FY 27. The ranking was done to make sure that everyone's first priority gets into the top 10. Again, this is only for elected officials, right? So the OMB does respond, when we put all priorities to OMB and when the agencies respond, they respond on all submissions that we make. If you want to change it, we can discuss it here and we can consider moving it. But we try to make sure that every committee gets their top priority into the top 10.
Oh, and I had one more comment, I'm sorry.
So
The Marble Hill Playground. Steve Parks did the work there. So I don't think it's a NYCHA request. I think it was but it was just to continue to support. But Parks did the work, resurfacing of the Marble Hill Playground, the baseball.
Which more?
There's, with the Marble Hill, that's the turf, but there's a
Yeah, the
playground
turf.
equipment.
Well, that's different. This is resurfacing of the AstroTurf.
Where is the
Last
request?
on capital.
Oh.
So I changed it to DPR because it's not, it wasn't.
We can
AstroTurf.
Bruckner box is still. Oh, yeah, that shouldn't,
It
yeah.
should be DPR.
Yeah.
it does parks, yeah.
Yeah,
And
and
also it should not be on this list, it should be on the continuous support, it's almost done.
well, that's what I told,
Yeah,
it will be on continue to support.
yeah, it is, they're up there right now.
You're done. It says it on there, continue to support.
I had a question. Yes, it might be for Deb Travis, I'm not sure. So you just said something pretty interesting, state of good repair.
Yeah.
So I'm not familiar with where the line is. I guess state of good repair would indicate things are deteriorating. It's up to the city to fix this as things deteriorate. Correct, pretty much?
Well, so I think of this list as identifying needs within the district that would not be self-evident to parks, right? When things are broken, and we told them repeatedly it's broken, we're not asking for a new Bruckner box, we're not asking for a bigger Bruckner box or a Bruckner box in a different place. We're not asking for anything new or different. We're just asking them to fix the thing they broke when DEP did work in the street. And so they have a budget that's like a citywide budget that is for state of good repair, that is just for fixing things that are broken. So sometimes they just come up with money to just fix the fix the latch.
Street lights, would that be an example?
Yeah, if the street light's broken and it was already there and it's just not turning on anymore, they would fix it, you know.
Okay.
There's some things like the transformer in Van Cortlandt Park blew and they had no electricity. And then they determined there was a whole big thing. They went and sought special funding for it because it was so expensive and what they needed. But
Also, the top of their list for state of good repair, which is why they're saying they don't know if they could add this to the list, is that pathway that they
Right.
just built in Palisades to go by the Riverdale. And it totally collapsed the second they finished the DEP work there. So that's what they're using the money for right now, to fix
So-
that.
I know the guy personally.
As these things break or deteriorate, and let's say we want to get them fixed, we request it from the agency that we typically deal with, or would it be
Yeah.
from a state of good repair funds or something?
no, there's no like separate state of good, it's just their maintenance. They all have maintenance and operations budget that they use for staff and offices and equipment and supplies. And this is like where they would get like basic maintenance stuff.
We have lights constantly going in.
Right, they should be fixing those. I mean, and I think that like traffic, back when I was on traffic and transportation, they were like, we have X amount of budget to do paving, right, resurfacing. But that's their maintenance budget for resurfacing. It's just they have a whole maintenance budget and they allocate this much to it. So they can steal from something else if they need to, but that's their maintenance budget. And they should just be able, I think that this is the stuff we're going to the electeds for. We shouldn't have to go to Dinowitz to say, hey, can you please can you please tell them to go pull money from their maintenance fund to do this? It's an advocacy thing, not a money thing. Yeah, that's probably the same with the lights. They should just fix them.
But they don't.
Yeah, but
You know, they have money to do it and.
they have money to do it.
Report it. We keep reporting. I thought they fixed the lights.
They're doing the lights.
Yeah, but that's not like, doesn't need to be a budget request, like there's already money for.
There's already money for
They keep
that.
up the lights, the point of the lights are
Right.
supposed to work.
Yeah.
So it's like saying like the trash can is missing, they'll replace the trash can, it's easier than saying, I would like a brand new trash can here. Then they have to evaluate it and tell you no, it's not an appropriate location for a new trash can, despite the trash.
You have a comment?
I had a question for Deb also of, did we lost the Chris? The Marble Hill lighting?
Oh, we lost the Marble Hill lighting for a reason. What was the reason? We lost the Marble Hill lighting because what the comment we got from the agency was that it was not supported by the school, I think.
Right, it was a joint
It was a
thing.
jointly operated park and that the school didn't.
But then they came back and said they found out it's not a jointly operated park.
So should we ask for it?
I think we ended up thinking that the lighting might be a little controversial and that it might be better to ask for the reconstruction of the playground first. And then we can always come back.
That
with
is
lighting.
this request.
There is a Marble Hill reconstruction in our budget item someplace. Capital?
But isn't it referring to
That was
a
like
different?
number 5 or something.
Well, it would be, and we catch all the committees together after number 1 usually, let's see here. Houses, reconstruction, quote 4, no. Here we go, infrastructure upgrades, no, it's not in your capital.
There's Sid Auto Gardens, Portland Park Pathway. Oh, I think it got bumped by the by Portland Park Pathway lighting. We decided to have one lighting, we went with that one. I don't remember why though, but there was a logic to it. Why is I thought the playground was still on here. No,
And that would be great, it does need a.
it does, it needs to be renovated too. It's not in good shape.
You're right, if then that would include upgrades for lighting at the same time usually, like is that
Right.
the thought?
I mean, it should, yeah, that it would all go together. I thought it was.
Well, can the final one, number 34, can it just be both? Or like broaden it?
That might-
Reconstruction of Marble Hill playgrounds.
But that 34 isn't, we don't, it looks like our top 5 doesn't have Marble Hill in it. I would have to go back and look, but.
Well,
Because this, number 34 from housing is the resurfacing of the.
well,
main
that's in
walls.
housing. I'm saying.
Well, no, but it's also parks, I'm fine with it, but that it's also being done right now, they're probably already done. This is this is their turf project.
They didn't returf the Marble Hill playground that we were requesting lighting on yet either. That equally is like.
Yeah, it's not the playground, it's solely that,
Yeah, yeah.
multi-use field.
Well,
But yeah, the lighting got, I don't know why, I honestly thought Marble Hill was still in the top 5, but it must have been number 6.
Well, we put everything
Yeah,
that
I-
everyone sent in
Yeah,
on it.
okay.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I'm not saying it.
We didn't cut
So,
anybody
my-
out.
Did we add it back or anything is the question?
So my question
Yeah.
is, why did we vote during the June meeting, budget meeting instead of here? Because we have to figure out if we're gonna move the capital,
Certain thing.
expenditure capital. And then,
Yeah,
because if we don't finalize it, we cannot vote on it, right? So we probably move it and we get the comments from the agencies and we move it there. And then we vote during the June
mhm.
full meeting.
And then my next question to you is, how much, I always get confused. I have to look it up. How many expense and how many capital? Was it? That you submit?
From what I understand, these numbers are not set in stone. You
Right,
can have
but we
as
have-
many numbers as you want.
No, but there was a number.
Yeah, but that is not,
It was
from-
45 and 20.
yeah, but that is something that is like recommended. It's not like you have to follow it. You can put in whatever number of requests you want.
Right, but in the past.
It was
we usually-
35 capital, but now if they raise it this year to 40 capital, 25 expense.
Thank you. So we have too
And if
many.
you, and if you
Wasn't
put,
that like-
and if they just changed it this, I don't know what meeting we went to when they mentioned it, they said 40
Yeah.
capital and 25 expense, and we could put in continued support if anything is being partially funded. And
Right.
if you could finalize the list today, will be good. If not, okay, because then if you finalize it, you could vote on it, and when the public hearing meets, then if there's any adjustments you have to make, you can make it at the September meeting. Otherwise, you'd have to bring the resolution from the floor in September if you don't vote on it today. Because you could do a friendly amendment after the public, that's if you can put it in.
Well, we
order.
cannot vote during the June full meeting. Julie, once we finalize some
Not
of
the
these
committee.
items.
If not the committee, it have to be the full board.
Oh.
If you're gonna bring it to the
Yeah.
floor from the committee, you vote tonight.
Not
No,
today.
no, not tonight.
You wanna
the
change
full
the order?
board.
Can we just say that? Is that?
Well, you could take out number-
Then you just
Yes.
bring it from the floor. And then the
Yeah, you bring
whole
it
board,
to
then
14.
50 people will be giving their
Which one?
opinion.
Capital
Good
or
luck.
expense?
So capital, you have that 40? And we're
It's
only-
40, it's a recommended 40 and 25.
So the five is your first priority, the way you marked it on your submission.
Oh, okay.
That's why it came before the,
Yeah, which was just because it was older, but I'm thinking even though this one's new, I think that one's, I would rather put that one as 5 if it's not too much just to like flip those.
What do you want to flip?
so his priority
Number
2.
5 with number 14.
So 5, flip for expense or for
For
capital? 5,
That's all. I mean, they're both on there anyway, so,
so 5 is flip with 14,
yeah. Yeah,
and then 14 flip
Even have the-
with 5.
The 5 will go to
Okay,
14.
by then.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, and if you wanna put the Bruckner box
Bruckner-
on here, just put it at the end,
Okay,
On
on
expense.
capital. It's already on expense,
Okay.
okay.
but just put it on the end of capital, because we're still in.
So
So I don't wanna take a good spot out
Yeah.
from somebody else
Yeah,
when
yeah,
really they.
that we could probably
Okay.
deal with.
Yeah.
So if I was trying to take out number 6, since we think it's capital,
We're not gonna take it out till we get an answer.
oh, so we can't vote.
That's why, you could,
And we're not
Good
gonna.
vote.
Can we put
you
it,
make suggestions tonight
Yeah.
that we
Yeah.
No.
do it all.
or I suggest that we move that one,
Which one, Bruckner?
no, the DOT one, the signs to
Yes.
capital.
Right, that was the suggestion.
But we move it and vote as it is today, and then we will, if it needs to be changed, we'll we'll vote again in,
You'll vote from the floor.
So what
I
is the
guess.
difference between expense and capital?
They're saying the signage should be more than 50.
Capital is something that's $50,000 value or more. It's something like a hard.
Okay, well, just we have like things
It's
like.
not funding
No
of
shades, expense.
But
Your
that's-
Chromebooks, capital.
Technology
And they're both,
is
like,
capital.
money to schools.
technology is all capital.
It's always capital.
And
And it's, I
celebration.
thought it was expected to last at least 5
5
years.
years, yes.
Not forget that criteria.
So, I'm
And they
sorry,
do,
what
they're
was the one you
updated.
just mentioned?
The science,
The signs, which
6 on
number?
expense.
Number 6 on expense.
Oh, on
That's
expense.
709.
So move to capital.
Yeah.
Let's just do it.
Can I then put number 27?
Are there not
No.
these numbers? They don't have the facility.
So that's your number one item. So if we move it to capital,
I feel like we're useless.
we gotta figure that out.
Yeah, so number one on
And then
TNT for wall.
The
When
rest
you
did
hit it,
too.
when you hit it, it's just.
So you can move to number 8. Because that's replaces number 2 and just move it down from there. So 8 will be signs.
Wait, why is it 8?
Because we did the top 10, we tried to do everyone's first.
No, but
priority.
you already have a TNT first capital priority on number 4.
Yeah.
So you have, yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, the wall.
so it will,
Just add it with the rest of the
Yeah.
TNTs, got it. Okay, that makes sense.
any other changes?
The question about, I saw someplace about money for a charter school.
Yes.
Is that, is that something that the city does? The city.
It's a non-profit, yeah, they're eligible, yeah.
I mean, you get, there's 2 charter schools on here.
United Charter.
Here and Amherst.
I believe they are eligible because they're not for profit,
So
so
3.
On which?
Because it-
we can ask Sylvia.
It's already getting.
It's not they charge admit, like they charge tuition.
No, they're free.
No,
but
they're
taking-
funded by DOE.
They're taking DOE money
Yeah.
for each kid like a
Yeah.
public school,
Mhm.
but they are free.
Okay.
But like in some cases, like, but not.
Wow.
Yeah.
For training, like, or stuff like that.
But if they, yeah, but the DOE will respond, the agency will
Yeah.
not support it in that
I was
case.
in the middle of a meeting.
Like
I'll talk to you later. Thank you. Bye.
Yes,
schools that have their own.
Yes.
Right.
so can we vote on the priorities? Can we call, that's what we have to go.
Apply like for
Or,
tech things, but.
Farah.
Yes.
You voting or?
Thought we just commented.
I think we could comment, or, I mean, you could vote and say based on comments, you approve it, if you wanna do that, based on the changes.
Based on the,
That we discussed.
So with the condition that, we speak
I
to,
vote that Sebastian carries on with our comments,
Yeah.
illustrating him flawlessly.
Okay.
Second that.
so
All right, can we get
conditional.
You have a list of budget priorities,
Yes,
so you're gonna vote to approve them as amended?
as amended, but there's a bunch of amendments.
Right, but I'm saying
But some of the amendments are a little bit, not nailed down yet.
yeah,
We'll nail it down.
They're gonna nail them down, so we're voting for nailing down the thing and future.
That's fine.
so can we have a motion to,
To nail down the changes.
yeah,
Nail down the
approve
changes.
the priorities with
The-
changes that was discussed today?
Right, hasn't transformed yet.
Can I get a motion?
Motion,
Motion by
Budget committee
Margaret,
everyone here, and.
and the officers, right?
and can I get a second?
Yeah, second.
Second,
I have the voting sheet here.
all in favor?
Aye.
Anyone opposed? Anyone abstain?
I'm abstaining because I think that, yes, I think that we have never voted on the priorities this early. I think it comes up in September. And I'm really flabbergasted that we're taking a vote today. I'm not prepared to do this, so I don't know why this is being done tonight.
There's gonna be a vote, full board vote in June, but then you're gonna have a public hearing in September with an additional time to amend at that point.
Right.
That will be the final vote, Sylvia, September,
Well, I
after the
think,
public.
to my
We
knowledge, this
always-
wasn't done before.
Last year, we voted in June and then we voted in October. We voted twice on the
Twice.
budget last year.
We did.
And the concern is that we didn't have quorum last year, so we were running out of time. And so that's why we want to get the vote done this month as well as in September.
I
So we
see.
don't have to have a special
Well,
meeting.
I'm
just-
abstaining because I see that many of my items are very low on the capital. We know that usually things are taken like the top 10 or whatever. I don't have a clue as to anything. I mean, we've never gotten any money, but even a chance. So for the sake of the schools that I got in touch with, the principals and all the work that went into this thing, I can't vote for this. Not at all.
What's the vote count?
You're abstaining, right? Sylvia?
Yeah, she abstained.
Abstain, okay. So the motion passes. All right. Any other items?
Yeah, just to call out though, Sylvia, the Education, Library and Cultural Affairs is both number 3 on capital and number 9 on capital. So those are both good placements though, and then it's number 2 on expense.
Oh, you made.
And
Yeah.
you know, it's got some pretty good placements, just to assuage your concerns.
Yeah, I don't have a hard copy, so I can't possibly, join in this conversation.
Okay. I mean, one thing I would call out, Sebastian, is that when you get on the expense list around 28, it seems like a bunch of stuff got dumped there. Or at least 2 things got dumped there. The number 2 and number 3 are after other number 2s and number 3s. It's like after the 4s of some other committees.
Oh.
No, what we did is we just grouped each committee's requests, 2, 3, 4,
So
5
to be
together.
honest, to be honest, we made sure that the number 1 priority is coming up in the top 10 for each committee. And as we enter this into
You
OMB,
just started.
it does not, the order doesn't matter.
It doesn't
They
matter.
comment on every request, but this is only for elected officials. So the top 10, so everyone gets one.
I think
number
this is easier to read this one.
Yes,
Make
Yeah,
one-
because there is no formula to put one on top of the other,
Right.
right? So how come the parks, like, other than making sure that everyone's top priority comes into the top
Right.
10 ranking?
I just want, Sylvia, I don't know if you heard before, but when we enter these into the system for OMB, it goes, everything under DOE goes under DOE, so your priorities will go in as you have them. The top DOE priorities are gonna be your 1 through 5, whatever you had for expense and
Right.
capital. So the other list is the board list is strictly to bring to our elected officials. And they have been very responsive to review every request. Obviously, they say the same thing, what's your top 10? But they review every one of those requests. Just so you know, it's a little different than it was a few years ago, where it was only the board's priorities. Now it's done by agency, which is actually better because we know that they'll get the attention as a top priority across the board for each committee. If you understand what I'm saying.
I don't know if that is the given direction that it should be going in, because certain committees are now being lowered because of the other many of the other requests. I mean, I see that TNT has a lot, Parks has a lot, so by the time I come around with mine, I'm halfway through the list. So I don't know that that's a fair way to do it.
So Sylvia, though, if I look at the top 10, you have, Education, Library, and Cultural Affairs has two items in the top 10, and Parks has 2 items in the top 10. I mean, Bailey Playground is item number 1, but it's a tradition at this point. But your PS 95 request is number 3. And your United Charter High School for the Humanities request is number 9, if that makes you, feel better. 'Cause I know you don't have visibility. I've got Bailey Playground at number 1, and I've got the reconstruction of Old Fort 4 at number 8. But it's basically the housing has 1, public safety has a couple.
Yeah, every committee got one.
Yeah.
But education has a lot. Education, I
Yeah.
get hired. It's-
It's better than you think it is.
Yeah.
All right, Sebastian, we're going.
Okay, can we have a motion to adjourn? Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All right, thank you, everyone.
Toby, I'll call you.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
and moving